Are you back?
Not quite.
Be back, you son of a bitch. We're planning the
I'm
future.
making an alcohol. I need this.
Okay. Do I start by just preemptively affirming Idaho's new identity as a coastal region?
150%. Greater Idaho exists.
Okay. In that case...
So have you marked out which counties are planning to secede?
No, this is the future where we removed Oregon and it's only Idaho.
Okay.
This is only Idaho. Portland is this dot, okay? I don't know where the fuck it is, but it's that dot.
I don't know where the fuck it is.
I refuse to zoom in and find it.
Actually, you're pretty close to the right spot. It's like...
I was gonna say, it's closer
right
to the coast, and...
It's right below that dip in the Washington-Oregon border.
Okay.
So you're right about... You're roughly in the right spot.
Okay, they can keep that spot.
Okay, and then we agreed on...
Idaho.
And we agreed
to give Utah
Montana.
back.
Yeah, Utah gets the corner
Utah
back.
gets its corner back. Hold on.
And then everything will turn into a nice rectangle.
I gotta spread out the Dakotas first. One sec.
We're
gonna slightly adjust the borders of the current Dakotas. Because let's face it, Montana doesn't need all this space. They're basically Canada.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Alright.
there it is. The best state, West Dakota.
The best state, West Dakota, and the second best, East Dakota. Unfortunately, we will have to use postage stamps marked ED.
Well, we gotta remember to give Idaho the Wyoming panhandle.
Oh shit.
It's part of the empire.
You're right, that's part of the empire. Fuck it. More rectangle. Just this much though. Alright, Washington stays the same.
Yeah.
We're cool with that?
I mean, the only problem is Seattle, but you know.
Okay.
They're kind of isolated by thanks to the Idaho empire.
Slightly new proposal. Since Montana's getting this jigsaw piece until Idaho takes that over too, but we won't decide that. That's Idaho's decision. What I'm proposing, we get Calgary.
What the fuck? Why Calgary? Is there? Do they even have anything worthwhile in Calgary?
Andrew, I want you to understand. I don't know what's in Canada. It's not important. It's marked on the map right there. We're taking it. It's ours. This is Montana's
Calgary.
now. Oh no, shit! I was supposed to make it bigger.
I love how
Were we gonna give that to Nebraska, or are we gonna let Nebraska keep that?
Nebraska's
they're
not getting anything in this.
Okay.
No, if anything,
Colorado stays the
you
same.
should compensate Wyoming.
No one gives a shit about Wyoming.
I don't give a shit about Wyoming either. I give a shit about geometry and making things look nice and pretty.
We're taking Calgary. This isn't gonna be a pretty map. I'm sorry.
So here's the next.
Yeah, but that's what the
like,
greater good. Nebraska, like
greater. So while we're arguing about panhandles, I'd like to bring a motion to the board to give Texas the Oklahoman panhandle.
Deal. Done.
Second, third, whatever the fuck. Let's do it.
That's ridiculous that Oklahoma finished that out to begin with.
Yeah, no. Oklahoma.
Texas stays the same, gets a taller hat.
I feel like Oklahoma's arguably like
the Wyoming of northern Texas.
It's the Wyoming of Texas.
It's the Wyoming.
Petition to give back this much land to Mexico as an act of goodwill.
Give that little sliver back. Return the Gadsden Purchase to Mexico.
They can have that much back for straight line purposes.
Yep. Yeah, I'll do it. Fuck it.
That way New Mexico becomes a rectangle. Oh, you know what I would like? What I would like right here? That's ours now.
Yeah,
you just want to make that an extension. You want to give California more land?
Yeah, who's that?
Oh, I wasn't gonna give it to California.
Who's getting Tijuana? Who the fuck are you giving Tijuana to?
I'm not sure yet. I don't have a plan for them yet.
Are we just gonna make that the state of Baja?
Yeah, the state of Baja, exactly. All right, speaking of California, what are we gonna do to them? And
tell you what, give California to me. I'll fix California.
You can't fix
Tell you what,
You
Nope,
can't
hold on.
fix
Making
California.
executive decision. Everything on the left, California. They can have everything on the left side of the fault line. And on the right side of the fault line, that's all New Mexico. That's all Nevada.
Deal.
Done.
It's called New Vegas.
No, we name it
No, it-
Long Vegas.
Long Vegas.
The Vegas Strip just keeps going, straight line.
And then we
All the way to
rename
Mexico.
California, and we rename California to the new California Republic.
Yeah, that'll make them happy. Alright, I feel like we're being too generous to some of these southern states right now, so hear me out. Florida. Expansion.
You just
Oh,
want
we're
to
just
cut
gonna take
off.
that bit of Mississippi.
Mississippi and
Alabama.
Alabama should not be coastal. They should not be able to share
Yeah, fuck
anything
it,
they
take
have
it.
with the world.
Fuck those people.
Are you sure? Well, hold on. Are you sure that by making those territories part of Florida, you will solve the incest?
Solve. Better yet, let's overlap Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Mississippi. Hold on, gotta draw that border out.
Make sure that Florida goes all the way over to Louisiana, so there isn't like a
It
little.
is.
Oh yeah, it does. It
Okay.
does.
That's where Louisiana's border starts.
Yes. Okay. Good.
All right.
Good.
Mississippi or Alissippi or
Mississippi.
Mississippi? Okay. Who are we neglecting right? Oh wait, Wisconsin. I don't like Wisconsin, but this is
Having
Wisconsin
having
now.
Yeah.
This is
we're gonna
Wisconsin now.
We're giving the tail back to Wisconsin.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Michigan. You had 100 years to figure your shit out. You don't get
Yeah.
You don't get top Michigan. That's ridiculous. Our state's two different fucking places. Kill yourself. No, it's
I
all
would like
Wisconsin
to,
now. If Minnesota can do this outreach shit above Wisconsin, Wisconsin can do it above Michigan. Eat shit, Michigan. Okay, hold on. I'm regretting this. I don't think we want two Ohio's. I think it gives people hope that Ohio isn't invading another spot. I think it should all just be Ohio.
That's what I'm saying. Sacrifice Indiana to Ohio. Make one Ohio.
No. Here's a far more practical idea. We're just gonna blow up Chicago, and then
No.
and then gun violence in the U.S. will drop by about 20%.
That's a good point. Do you think we could sabotage Canada by giving them Chicago? Just destroy all their crime stats at the same time.
It would certainly bump their numbers up.
Wait, but how is the border gonna work?
Well-
it's just like a round circle of Canada in the middle of continental U.S.
We'll call it the embassy.
The end. Chicago is now a
The
Canadian.
Canadian embassy.
Nothing will change. It's just moving the gun crime statistic on Canada.
Well, where else are we gonna put it? We just took Calgary. We have to give them something. They can have Chicago.
What are we gonna do about Missouri and Arkansas?
Hold on. One sec.
Uh,
Gotta make this very clear. One of our biggest states now, besides Idaho, of course. We need to change the name of this. This is now
Megasoda?
Mega Soda.
Oh wait, if we're gonna call Minnesota Megasoda, can we rename Rhode Island to Minnesota?
Yes, deal. 100%. Where the fuck's that bastard? Here you go. Nope, wrong direction.
What are we gonna do about that little bit of Missouri in what should be Arkansas?
A little bit of Missouri.
You see that? The little.
This little bit. Want to give it back to
Give it.
Arkansas?
Yeah,
give it to
we're gonna give that
Arkansas.
back to Arkansas.
Now, here's the question. Do we change the name of Kansas or Arkansas so that they sound the same?
Arkansas and Kansas.
Do we go with Kansas or are we saying Arkansas?
Arkansas. Both states are now Arkansas. One is called Arkansas and the other one is Arkansas. They're spelled exactly the same. The state flag is not allowed to have more than one deviation.
I'm not going to Louisiana to tell anyone to move stuff, so
Yeah, I
that
know.
stays the
I mean,
same.
I
It
mean,
looks like a boot. It's
Looks like a
allowed to
boot,
look
it
like a
stays.
boot.
Louisiana is perfect as it is. They have Nolans in it.
We're not changing Texas. We
voted-
just made it
and
taller.
I wanted to hollow out Illinois and fill Lake Superior in with the slag.
We're not doing that, dude. That's too much.
That's so
money.
much extra work. Iowa has to stay the same.
Funny, though.
What else do you recommend we do to Iowa beyond changing an entire river system?
Thermonuclear detonations.
No. Okay. Hear me out. I don't like West Virginia.
But they're the good Virginia.
I know. And they have the song.
They have the country road.
But technically,
The country road.
they are North Virginia. So, barring any changes to West Virginia, I vote that Virginia becomes East Virginia.
Agreed. Done. I hate Virginia. Regular Virginia sucks dick. Make them South Virginia.
We're gonna have a West and a South?
Yes.
I hate this. Hold on. Tell you what, we're gonna divide it up real even like.
Can,
Alright.
can we put Washington, D.C. in West Virginia?
Yeah, fuck it. No, that would ruin West Virginia. Hear me
Not
out.
True. It would fuck up
West Virginia stays the same.
Alright, let's just annex.
We follow
Maryland.
this
Be done
nice
with it.
river. This is now Old New Virginia. This is East Virginia.
Yes, annex Maryland.
Oh, we taking Maryland? Hold on.
Yeah, that. Well, if you're gonna go all the way out into the fucking bay, that's Maryland.
This little
Oh,
bit
but wait,
underneath
that
Pennsylvania is
means-
Maryland
that
too,
means-
isn't it?
Hold on a minute.
Yeah, it
That-
is.
Yeah.
Weak.
That means West Virginia gets Baltimore. Do we really want to do that to West Virginia?
No, I don't. That's why I don't want to change West Virginia. I think if we're gonna do something,
Okay,
I think
hold on.
that East
How
Virginia
about-
should get Maryland.
How about we just make Baltimore a part of the District of Columbia,
Done.
and then the surrounding land is West Virginia?
Tell you what, Maryland has been folded into.
Folded in two.
East Virginia.
Do we still have 50 states?
I will count them at the end. Do not start with me on that.
It's a sensitive subject.
Don't make me do math while I'm in my creative zone.
Okay, but what about the Carolinas? Are we touching them?
I think Tennessee deserves this much of North Carolina.
How about we just slide the diagonal so it lines up with the South Carolina border?
Seconded. Even though it definitely follows a river.
Fuck it.
Fuck
We're rerouting another river, boys.
I don't care for anything south of Maine in the New England zone. I'll be real with you. Boston by itself should be its own thing, the state of Boston.
Yeah, but here's
And
the
I
thing.
think that all of Vermont, New
as a
Hampshire,
former-
Massachusetts, Connecticut, excluding Minnesota, should be one state, and it should be New England.
Hold up.
That's Boston now. No, it's not
That's
Massachusetts.
Boston.
That's Boston.
State of Boston.
And remember, we gotta redraw New Hampshire and Vermont as a single.
Can they
New
have
Hampshire.
Connecticut because it's spelled dumb and no one
No.
cares
No.
about it?
No,
We're keeping
no.
Connecticut.
They don't want Connecticut.
I don't want
Okay,
Connecticut.
Fine, but we're
Just
we're
another
you-
they
flag
are
area.
absorbing Massachusetts. Yes, New Hampshire.
is
Or are we
New
calling
New
it? Or are we just gonna call it Hampshire?
Newer.
It's
Can we
now
call it
Hampshire.
newer?
Big Hampshire.
Newer Hampshire.
Hampter.
Big Hampshire.
How about Hampter?
Big Hampter.
Big Hampter?
All right, fine. We're gonna combine New Brunswick
Actually,
and Nova
tell you what,
Scotia
here's a-
into New Scotia.
Here's a
Scotia?
compromise. Here's a compromise.
Nova Brunswick.
No, here's
Nova
a better,
Brunswick.
And what do we do with Prince Edward over here?
That's still Canada.
Okay, they can have
I
it.
don't want it.
Good enough for me.
If we're gonna
The old
expand along a river, make it the St. Lawrence River, and we'll just
Yeah.
take.
No, we're
like, a
not taking
decent chunk of
Montreal.
Quebec.
I do not want those fuckers in my land.
We'll build the border around Montreal. It's fine. I just want to piss off everybody in Quebec.
We already gave them Chicago.
Yeah, that's punishment enough.
Don't make
Also
us punish
compensation.
ourselves by getting that close to the French Canadians. Fuck Quebec.
We're already close enough as
I
it is.
want to go to war with Quebec.
We can go to war with them for fun.
We could do that for fun. We do not need their land or their people.
What are we doing with New York? We haven't fucked with them yet.
I'm tempted to just cancel northern New York, and by northern I mean everything that's not Manhattan South, and make that its own state, and everything Manhattan South, that's New York.
Yeah, I'd do that.
What would we call upstate New York?
New York.
No, we can't do New York. North York.
North York.
How about just the state of Buffalo?
I vote for leaving Jersey alone, not because I like it the way it is, but because it needs to be contained.
It does.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is Delaware?
Oh, we just
Wait,
kind of
what
absorbed
happened to
that in East
Delaware?
Virginia. Yeah, you
I forgot about
East
that.
Virginia.
Absolved into East Virginia, that's right.
Alright. Washington. Big Idaho. Are we counting Portland as its own state? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. We got California still. We got the state of Baja. Big Nevada. Still got Arizona. Still got New Mexico. Bigger Texas. To Utah. Got Colorado. We still got Wyoming, unfortunately. Bigger Montana, just in a different direction. We have West Dakota, North Dakota, South Dakota, and East Dakota. Nebraska, Kansas, Oklahoma, Minnesota, Iowa, Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, Long Florida, Alabama, Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, Tennessee, Kentucky, Illinois. We're getting rid of Chicago, big Wisconsin, big Ohio, one Michigan, South Virginia, East Virginia, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, Jersey. New York is its own city-state, Buffalo, Connecticut, Minnesota, Big Hampton, Boston as its own city-state, Maine, and Nova Brunswick brings us to 49.
Plus
Hawaii and Alaska.
Yeah.
Ah,
yeah,
fuck.
Hawaii and
So we're
Alaska.
Hawaii and
51.
Alaska. Alright, we need to
51
get
states.
rid of one state.
I vote we nuke Portland.
I can't undo the Portland dot, but the Portland dot is up here. So we're gonna give Washington that much. They already have a bumpy border. They won't even notice we gave them Portland. Then we're
Very
back to
fine.
50 states.
We have 50 states.
Alright, I'm gonna save this and send it to Washington.
I love these new United States.
This will 100% solve all of the cultural problems our country faces.
Fuck yeah.
Stop fighting! Stop this stinking fighting nonsense over the stinking truth!